Hello people, how's all doing today? Just to say before I start this video, I do have my PlayStation 4 on and it's the PlayStation music coming on, so just apologies for that, because I couldn't be bothered to turn that off, to be honest. So if we have a strong, today is just basically talking about if we have a strong army, we have a strong nation, a country, nation and country, the same thing, to be honest with you. So if we have a strong army, research has shown if you have a strong national army, that is willing to with the people of the country in it, and it provokes patriotism and identity and all that. It gives you a meaning of who you are, and it boosts the country's economy up, if that makes any sense. So it'd be more people willing to big businesses in whatever country, like in different countries. Like if you have a big army and you have loads of patriots in the army and loads of good generals and all that, and say people are in the reserves and have a big business, they'd be more patriotic. That's what I'm trying to say, and they'd be more successful because to be very patriotic, and they'd be like, it's that kind of feeling. And in Ireland, it used to be like that. Like we didn't trade with the outside world, to be honest with you, that much. We used to just worry about ourselves, and that's what Emily Davalier said. So, and we did have a strong enough army back in the 40s, 50s, early 60s. We did have a huge, big army in the during World War II. Jesus Christ, the size of our army was ridiculous. And compared to the 9,000 active soldiers, and they had nearly 500,000 troops deployed. And then reserves, not even counting reserves, and the Air Corps and the Navy and all that. Jesus Christ, it was a big army. But if you have a strong army, it's basically going to have a strong country. And that's what we need in this country. A strong army that will boost morale up and will make everybody patriots and boost up the economy, make more jobs for the Irish people and all that. Because to be only willing to take on Irish people, that sets of patriotism. That's the kind of way this country should go. Because if we have a strong army, and I do believe myself, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. If we have a strong, we don't mean 9,000 soldiers is just a joke to have active, and then 2,000 of us over 11,000 altogether in the whole defence forces. That is just ridiculous, to be honest. For me personally, I think it should be about 13,000, 32,000, 35,000, depends, around that angle. 35,000 active soldiers and say 10,000 reserves. And a few more submarines, and we don't even have submarines, but a few more ships and a few more planes and all that would just be lovely. And then, it'd be just great. 35,000 active soldiers. Imagine that. Jesus Christ, the whole country would be in an army craziness. Everybody willing to join the army. That'd be just lovely if the situationists in the army could just fly away, go to a different country and don't annoy us anymore. Because Jesus Christ, the army's in a mess. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you do agree with me, make sure you hit the like button, because I do think I'm right, to be honest with you. It does kind of show, like, I know people might get offended by me saying this, but Hitler was starting up a strong army. I know he was a good talker and all, I was very persuasive, but it was the army in the end. It was people more patriotic in the army, and that provoked more people to join and all that. So it's difficult to understand, but if you get in that head mind like I'm in here now, you can make out that if you have a bigger army, the better your economy is going to be and the better growth in your country is going to be. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe more, and bye.